Hey guys, it's Chef Jason, your Ace Hardware grilling expert, and today we are taking you on a cookie making adventure on the Big Green Egg. That's right, I fired up the egg, I got it all set and ready to bake some amazing Gingersnap cookies. The ingredients are simple, the method is simple, but the flavor is gonna be absolutely fantastic. So thanks for hanging out with us. Let's get cooking. All right, let's talk a little bit about ingredients. Very, very easy today. We're gonna use our mixer because that's gonna help us get these cookies done so much faster. But we're starting off with 3/4 cup of butter. I went with salted butter to give those cookies that little extra snap. We've got a cup of granulated sugar. I'm using cane sugar today because I really love that robust cane flavor. Now, we're gonna use 1 extra large egg. We've got a 1/4 cup of molasses. I went with a nice dark molasses. We've got vanilla extract. Now, you can use extract or paste. I think you know I'm kind of a fan of the paste, so use whatever works best for you. We've got 2 cups of flour in our bowl ready to go. We're gonna add a little bit of kosher salt, some cinnamon, some ground cloves, some ginger, and then also a little bit of baking powder. But very fast and easy. Today's recipe makes 18 large cookies, and then we're getting them on that Big Green Egg. We're giving them that beautiful, robust charcoal flavor. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this Big Green Egg fired up today. Cooking temperature 350 degrees, and we are going to be in direct cooking today. As you can see, I've got my convector and my pizza stone set. So we'll go ahead, let this get up to temperature, and then we'll add the convector and the pizza stone because it is time to make some fantastic Gingersnap cookies. All right, temps starting to climb. We went ahead and added our convector and pizza stone. As you can see, we are legs down, which brings that convector up a little bit higher, and then we'll use that pizza stone as the surface for our cookies. Or if you don't have a pizza stone, definitely you can use a cookie sheet as well. But I'll tell you what, the pizza stone is gonna do a great job making these cookies come out all Big Green Eggified. All right, we have the butter and sugar added. That butter is room temp. We wanted it nice and soft. Now we're gonna start off really slow, and the goal here is to get the sugar and butter to cream together. We may bump this up a little bit. Also, I'm gonna keep my spatula ready because should I need to scrape that down, I will. But we'll go ahead and let this go for a couple minutes, get that all set and ready to go. Got that all set. Now we're gonna go ahead and add that 1 egg carefully. Make sure we don't get any shell in there, but we'll add that egg. We're gonna add our molasses, and we'll get our scraper in here and get this all scraped out. Then we'll go ahead and add that vanilla paste as well, and we'll go ahead and mix this up again. You'll see it kind of creams out even more, gets nice and set, and really starts that foundation of goodness to get these cookies dialed in and ready to go. What I like to do too, sometimes I will wipe that spatula off on the paddle, make sure I get everything off there. Now, we'll go ahead and raise this bowl up, and we'll go ahead and mix this in again. And I'm on speed number 2 if you're using a mixer. You can also do this with a hand mixer. Started off with 2 cups of flour. We added our salt in there to start. We're gonna add our baking powder. We're gonna add our ginger. We're gonna add our ground cloves. And we'll add our ground cinnamon. Now, chef's tip for you. You wanna make these a little snappier. You wanna make them a little spicier. Add a little bit more ginger. You wanna make them a little more Christmassy flavor. Add a little more cloves and a little more of the cinnamon, and you'll be set and ready to go. Time to drop this bowl down just a little bit. What I like to do is just go through the bottom, give it a scrape, and make sure we are nice and not stuck to the bottom, all right? We get that set, like I said, just go through and wipe that spatula right onto your paddle, and then wipe that paddle down as well. Okay, next, let's go ahead and slowly add this flour in. And we're not making a huge batch, so you don't have to worry about flour exploding all over the kitchen, but we'll raise that bowl up. We're gonna start off on 1 just to get it dialed so we don't splash flour everywhere. And then once you see it start to incorporate, we'll go ahead and go up a little bit in speed. But want to get this all mixed up, let's take a peek and see what we've got. That looks pretty perfect to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off now because it is time to scoop the cookie dough, get it into some sugar, and get these guys in that Big Green Egg. All right, cookie dough is all mixed. I sampled a little bit. It's perfectly snappy and delicious. In a bowl, we added some cane sugar because now we're gonna scoop these and then dust them in a little sugar. I'm gonna use my scoop today, or 2 heaping tablespoons works good as well. What I'm gonna do, scoop this out like that, make a ball, like so. Then I go ahead and coat it in the sugar until it gets perfectly coated like that. All right, I'll go ahead and finish these up. I'll get the rest of these done, and then I'm going to meet you at the Big Green Egg, because guess what? I'm not using a cookie sheet today. You can if you want, but I'm going right on that pizza stone for some amazing Big Green Egg cookies. Pizza stone is all set. I'm going to roll my cookies one more time. I'm going to start off and do 6 on here. I'll push it just slightly, make sure it doesn't roll, but got them all set. I don't want to get too crazy. And we want to be fast about this too. We don't want this Big Green Egg to lose a lot of temperature. Now, cook time, 10 to 13 minutes. Less cook time is going to give you a little bit chewier, delicious ginger snap. More cook time is going to give you a crispy, crunchy ginger snap. But I'm going ahead and doing these in groups of 6. Got my spatula ready. We'll see you back here. 10 minutes will be our first look. All right, 10 minutes in, here we go. Here's what I look for, right? Let's give these guys a little push on the top. Still a little bit soft, so I think we're actually gonna let these go for another minute or so. That'll give us 11 or so minutes, but tell you what, we're starting to look pretty fantastic. All right, we are done. We have fantastic cookies with that beautiful Big Green Egg flavor. Now, we pulled these guys off at about 11 minutes. We're letting them cool down a little bit, and I undercooked them a little bit just because I wanted chewy and pliable. If you want crispy and dunkable, take them a little bit longer in that 13 or 14-minute range. Now, where do you find today's recipe? That's right, here. Subscribe to the Ace Hardware YouTube channel. Click on your notifications. You will be notified when all of our recipe videos go live. Then, don't forget, as always, we say leave us comments. Tell us what you'd like to learn, and definitely how can we be more helpful. Now, recipes. Coming up at the end of this, we have got more cookie recipes designed to show you how to utilize all of your grills as an extension of your kitchen. That's right. You can add some amazing flavor to your everyday cookies, your holiday cookies, and more. So I'm Chef Jason, your Ace Hardware grilling expert. Thank you for hanging out with us and for cooking with us. Now, I cut one of these guys in half because I didn't want to eat the whole cookie in front of you, but this is the reward for a morning of cookie baking. Cheers.